Boxing trainer Liam Wilkins joins me now on Your Sport Swindon. Liam, welcome to Your Sport Swindon. We're here at Devices ABC, where you've taken on a new boxer in Swindon's Kelvin Young. Talk to us a bit about that.
Well, I'm ecstatic that Kelvin asked me to train him. For obviously a young guy like myself, not very experienced, if you want to put it that way. It was amazing when he asked me, because Kelvin's he's an experienced pro now. He's won titles, and he's mixed with some of the best in the country. So it made my day. A guy like that asked me to train him, and especially with a big title fight coming up, which is a big fight in his career for him. So for him to ask me, it was a big thing.
Yeah, like you said, he takes on Jack Morris for the Southern Area title in July. He'll be fighting at light heavyweight, a weight that Kelvin says he's comfortable at now. But in the 3 days of training that you've had with Kelvin, what have you noticed?
Well, his attitude's got to change. You look back to the Mackenzie fight. I was sat actually with a friend watching it on TV, and I actually said to my friend when he got in the ring that I could tell he already lost it before he'd gone out there. And I've discussed this with Kelvin. For example, he was telling you that he never used to look forward to training on a Sunday. Well, he's a professional. He has to look forward to training. He has to put the work in. He has to want to go there and take this title and enjoy it as well, because it's his job. And it's his job to go there and take that title. Not many people get to have a job which their sport and they enjoy. So there's no reason for him to not look forward to training. Now, that could be obviously down to things in the past which he hasn't enjoyed. But all I ask for Kelvin is that he respects what I say to him, and he's done everything that I've asked so far, and we've done really well so far together.
Yeah, and thoughts on the fight itself,
It's a really tough fight. Morris can really fight. From what I've seen of him, I haven't had long to study him because it's not been very long we've been training together. But what I've seen, it is a tough fight. Kelvin has got to be very, fit. He's got to keep 100% concentration at all times, because Morris can fight. He's strong. He cuts the ring off very well. And like I said, he likes to have a fight. Now, without giving the game plan away, Kelvin has got to be positive. He's got to have a positive attitude, as I've said to you. He can't do what he done in the Mackenzie fight, and when the bell goes, not be positive, without trying to give the game plan away, okay, but he has to want to go there and want to take that belt. He has a fantastic jab, Kelvin himself, and it's going to be a really good fight.
Yeah, I mean, Kelvin's tall, he's fast, and I don't think he'll lose a lot of that light heavyweight. I think all the boxing fans and the pundits have always said it's about getting behind his jab and movement.
Absolutely,
and I think that's what Kelvin's lost in the last few fights, is the movement. So presumably be working on that too.
Yeah, he has fantastic movement, but it's championship rounds as well. That's why I'm saying he's got to be very fit, because to be able to move around the ring and keep moving around the ring using your feet for 10 rounds is difficult. But like I said, he's a professional athlete, and he will be able to do that, and I will make sure he was able to do that. He has, like I said, he has a fantastic jab. Now he has to establish that in this fight, and I think we've put the game plan together, and Kelvin understands what he's got to do. He agrees with what I've said to him, and no doubt in my mind we'll be coming back with that title.
Will he pack a bit more power at light heavyweight if he fills into the light heavyweight?
Yeah, 100%. We're going to be working on a lot of power stuff as well. He's not known as a massive puncher in the division, but who needs to be a massive puncher when you've got the ability to stand and pick someone off, and you're going to add that power when someone's walking onto a shot if you're picking the right shot. That's what I'm saying. Kelvin has to be concentrating for the whole 10 rounds of this fight, and we will be working on power training, strength training, but I'm confident we're going to come back with that title.
Yeah, and if you win the title, I said this to Kelvin, but Kelvin said he's not going to look ahead of that fight, and we all understand that. But what's the bigger picture? If he wins that, what doors is that going to open?
It's going to open a lot of doors, because obviously Keith's his manager, and we'll discuss what's possible. But there's bigger titles out there. This will open big doors. Obviously he would love to return to Swindon. It's his hometown. But possible titles, English title, and like I said, we shouldn't really look past Morris, obviously, but that's down the line, and there's only one guy stood in front of us, which is stopping his doors opening. So we're looking at Morris, and I'm confident Kelvin's going to take that.
So you see great potential in Kelvin?
Oh, 100%, because he's a brilliant student. Even I'm a lot younger than him, but he still respects everything I say to him. there's nothing more I can ask than that, you know. If he doesn't understand something, he'll ask me. And that's what it should be, because if you don't understand something, you need to ask. He listens, he's humble, he's got a brilliant attitude, which has changed, as I was telling you. And there's nothing more I can ask from him. He's listened to everything.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, you know, a little bit of background about yourself, because this is early days in the professional ranks for you.
Yeah, it is. I boxed myself as an amateur. I was okay. You know, I had quite a few bouts as an amateur myself. I fell out of love with it myself, actually, boxing, and I got my enjoyment out of coaching. So I, you know, started running the club with my dad and the other guys here. And a few people said to me that I had a talent for the coaching, and it's always been a dream of mine to become a professional trainer. When I left school, I did a scholarship with Paddy Fitzpatrick up in Swindon. Paddy taught me a lot. You know, I learn off a guy like that, you're going to pick things up. And yeah, I've just got my licence recently, and I'm training some brilliant guys. My stable is starting to become fantastic now. I've got Commonwealth medalist Ashley Williams, who was a Welsh elite champion. He's had like 80 odd bouts, went to the Commonwealth Games and won a bronze medal. Jack Fudge, who's a Tri-Nations gold medalist. He's just had his first professional fight, and it was he won. And obviously Kelvin now, and you know, it's very rare that a guy starts off so early in the pro ranks and gets 3 brilliant boxers in his stable. So I'm humbled.
Yeah, so you're really excited about the future.
It's looking bright for me, and you know, there's so many people which helped me on the way up, and I can't thank everyone enough. So especially this gym. Without this gym, I wouldn't be obviously doing what I'm doing. And I can't thank everyone enough for that. So.
Right. Well, Liam, thanks ever so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Good luck against
Cheers.
Jack Morris.
Thank you. Thank you.